Welcome to another episode of Moving Forward with the Difference Makers, and my name is Patrice Maria Love, and this is
Brother Love.
Amen. And it's always an honor and privilege for you to tune in to our controversial talk show today. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with an important mineral that you all need to have in your body, okay? And this is very essential, and the name of it is zinc. Now, TV land, you know we have been talking about zinc for the last 3 years on my cable TV show, and this is very important for you to utilize this mineral because it is very good in aiding a lot of bodily functions that we need. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to talk about colds. This mineral is very good in preventing colds. Also, if you have a cold, this mineral will reduce it from having a long-lasting effect. Okay. Now, it's good for your immunity. And a lot of people get very ill because their resistance is low. Now, if you eat right and you take your vitamins, and somehow people don't think that we need vitamins and minerals when we get older. Of course we do. Because they are putting so much in the food now that the vitamins and minerals may not be the amount that it should be if you go back like 30 years ago. Okay, so now zinc also aids in the synthesis of proteins and your DNA system and your RNA system. Zinc also has an effect on your eyes. Okay, certain eye diseases, if you take zinc, you will not get. All right, zinc also is very important in the insulin that we have in our pancreas. Okay, and we need insulin in our pancreas to work so we would not have to take the synthetic insulin in our bodies. Okay.
So our bodies create their own
insulin in the pancreas, that's right. And if it's too much, well then you'll become a diabetic. And see, that's why, you know, they tell you not to eat certain foods, not to eat a lot of sweets, well we already know that, but do not eat a lot of carbohydrates. And breads and pastas are the number one, because all of us like mac and cheese, and my favorite is spaghetti, and then bread, you know, even biscuits, you know, all of that. And even milk got sugar
You know
in
these
it.
people out there still hungry from Thanksgiving. Listen to our television audience, what she was saying as far as like the different zinc and carbohydrates and different things that gives you that extra little energy and vitality. See, because a lot of us don't even sleep enough. You know, because that's how you renew a lot of your energy. And you know you aren't eating right.
That's right.
Because we'll go
That's
get
right.
us some McDonald's in a minute or Burger King or what have you. Ain't no telling how many, what is in it for one thing.
That's right.
Because we may just be eating cloned meat.
Well, you know you are.
They've been cloning sheep and chicken
For years.
some years ago. I mean, you know, like, and they done perfected it now. Like you wouldn't bit more know.
All right,
no
love.
clone meat.
TV land, don't let him scare you. But well, he is actually telling the truth. This is a
Yeah,
conspiracy
tell
show.
the truth and shame.
But okay, and another thing with the zinc, okay, this mineral is effective in cell healing. That's right. You know, some people bleed longer. Some people's wound will not heal quicker that they would like. But if you take the mineral zinc, you can buy a bottle of zinc for any drugstore or any pharmacist like Walmart, you know. That zinc will help you. And I guarantee you will, because we take zinc. Now, here's the types of foods that is in zinc. Okay, in the meats, oysters, peas, oats, like oatmeal, peanuts, almonds, of course, whole grains.
So these are the things that are good
That's
for
in
you.
zinc, yeah, pumpkin seeds, how about that? Ginger root. A lot of us use ginger root in our spices, and it's good for your stomach as well. And well, we already said nuts, so pecan nuts is another source. And the fruit, cantaloupes, peaches, blueberry, blackberry, raspberries, pomegranate. Okay, pomegranate, wherever how you say it. Okay, so now you can utilize this.
You know, like if you change your diet and change the words that come out of your mouth, because you can actually talk yourself into healing. I'm gonna share with you this little story. This young lady, she used to get so angry. She said, "That just burns me up. This burns me up. This burn me up." And pretty soon, she always had a fever, and the doctor, she went back and forth to the doctor, and she didn't know why she had this fever, but she was constantly cursing herself, talking about, "This burns me up. This burns me up. This burns me up." Then pretty soon, someone was intelligent enough to tell her, like, the words that come out of your mouth can either bless you or curse you.
Oh, you sure can.
Now, as far as you saying this burns you up, this is what's burning you up. And after she quit saying that for about a month, like that, she didn't have no more. She didn't have no more fever and stuff, and she was. I'm using that as an example of the spoken word can either heal you or curse you. Like, as long as you follow what the doctor says, you know you got to wear the mask. You know you can't be around a whole bunch of people in close proximity because of the fact that you don't never know who these people was with or who these people was around. That's one of the reasons you have to be over cautious. But by the same token, you have got to put your faith in God also, that He will protect you and He will heal you. And it is written, We have not because we ask not. Well, we asking Father God to continue to bless us, continue to bless and protect our loved ones. And
Well, but I'm going to say something now, brother. Yeah, we believe that the Lord will heal us and protect us, but we still got to do something. Okay, some people don't think they have to wear the mask. All
well, I
right.
said, wait a minute.
Yeah, we got to wear the mask. It's just that simple. But I know people that say, well, God got my back. Not if you're disobedient, he don't. Okay? And then some people was in certain positions, like they went to work and they just happened to catch it on their job. You know, that's not their fault that they caught it, you know. But we talking about the people that refuses to wear the mask. All right. And it's a lot of people like that. So if you feel that you can do anything you want to do and you don't have no repercussions, well, that's on you. But we tell you to remain safe.
Okay, television audience, I'm going to touch on three more things. The first thing that I'm going to touch on is our economy.
Okay.
Now, we've been expecting this stimulus. All of the people who can vote and make sure that we get the stimulus money that's been promised us, they're on vacation. They got no telling how much money they get. And as a result
And
of
they don't
this,
care nothing about you.
they don't
really don't.
They don't give a
Because they
compliment
did, they would have gave you the money.
before they
People
left.
needs their rent to be paid. They can't help it that they lost their
All
jobs.
these people making these promises, what they're going to do and what have you, like even governor, our governor, he can put a little pressure on these people that supposed to be okaying for the money to come through for the people that needs it. There are too many people that are starving right now because of the fact that these no good for nothing that they're going off on vacation and doing what they want to do. And what about our Thanksgiving? What about our Christmas? What about a lot of the people who millions of people lost their jobs because it's coronas. Many of the people lost their jobs because of layoff.
And a lot of those jobs
weather.
are not coming back.
Right.
They're not coming back.
And so how are they supposed to live?
But they don't care how they live. Don't you see it? The proof is in the pudding. Don't you see it?
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, well, we got to think about what we're going to do over here. We got to think about over there. But what about the people?
No, you know what?
I guess they say to hell with the people, huh?
That's when they tell you just us. Just us. That's
Just
what they
them,
say.
right?
Yeah, but television audience, listen, any of you who are under the sound of my voice, you help put these people in office. You are the one that can demand that they do something about this terrible situation. Even this coronavirus. You know, like, if we could send a man 150 light years away to God knows where.
If you believe in that.
And we got
Go ahead.
all of these extraordinary, intelligent scientists, physicists, alchemists, and people that deal with things that most of us don't even think about that much. But anyway, I said that to say that if they can do all of this, then we should have had a remedy for this virus a long time ago, before 2 million people died in this country, or more than that. But that's just part of the situation. Now,
Let's get back to the economics.
Oh, okay.
What about the unemployment?
That's what I was getting ready.
You know, the extra monies, for the unemployment. You got it for a little bit. And, you know, actually I came up to $15 an hour,
This is the reason I'm expounding the way that I am, to the people in the audience, we've got to put some pressure on our elected officials. This is what we need. We cannot do without this. You going on vacations and stuff. We barely got something to eat. We can't even pay our rent because you are dragging your feet as far as helping us. You could send millions of dollars off to other countries, millions, helping everybody. I'm not against helping other people, but charity begins at home.
And I'm going to
then
say
it
something.
spreads abroad.
I'm going to say something. A lot of people, but we can't pay our rent, TV Land, Love and I, But we just talking for the other people. Okay. So you all
Well-
make no mistake thinking, oh, they can't pay this right. No, that's not us. Okay, but we are community activists and we reaching out for other people that is in need. Okay. So now.
What television audience? I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, because he said we can't
Yeah.
pay the rent, Jerome. Don't say
No,
that.
no, I'm speaking of people in general. That's what I.
Oh, because
I
a
use
lot of
it-
people don't know that. They will run with it. Oh, yeah. They can't pay their rent.
Oh.
Okay? So now go
Well,
ahead.
That's neat to hear that. One of the other things that I want to elaborate on is this slashing of the people's Social Security and the raising of a tax. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Old people should be able to ride the mobile buses without having to pay $4.50 before they even get in the bus.
He talking about Metro Mobility. in
Metro
Minneapolis,
Mobility.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
$3 in Illinois, the PACE bus. Yeah. The bus that
But
takes them
see-
to the doctors and whatnot. Yeah.
senior citizens are targets. Well, I'm a senior citizen. I'm a target, but I'm aware of most of the situations that and the elements that I come in touch with.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, the fact still remains is this, people. We have got to start, if necessary, going to as many community meetings, finding out where these meetings is being held, and then express your concerns. Let these elected, they aren't mind readers, although most of them know what you need, because when they was campaigning, they went in these neighborhoods and they seen people are living for today.
I think the
one
community
day
meetings is
at a
off,
time.
love.
Huh?
Because of Corona. They're not having no meetings now.
Well, that's
Because of the Corona.
then there should be some way that you can get in touch with your state representative, your senator, and your governor. There got to be. Once you write these people and express your concerns and get to know these people, because of the fact that it's very important. Now, the next thing that we want to talk about is these children going back and forth to school, and they're being exposed to certain things, and the kids are going to play with each other and stuff. So if you are still putting a whole bunch of young people together in certain situations, one person with this virus can affect God knows how many. And I'm just using that as a hypothetical example. And so these are some of the concerns that it would be well for you to focus on.
I believe, you know what, it's almost time to go, but I would like to say I'm glad that a lot of schools is going back to virtual because it's too dangerous. There are some kids that came up with the disease. There are some teachers, staff that came up with the disease. So, I believe it should go on to virtual until they can put a handle on it and this thing will pass, Because why take a chance of any children, catching it,
Well, you're absolutely correct there. And television audience, we really enjoyed you enjoying us. And if you would like to comment or get in touch with us The number that you can reach us is 763-703-0546. 763-703-0546. And I'm Brother Love.
And I'm Pat Love, and power,
Power to the people.
Hotel.